Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a quick update on what to expect this weekend as far as thunderstorms across the Arctic. Latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center does now indicate a moderate risk in the red area over much of the eastern sections of the Arctic, here over parts of northwest Louisiana and southeastern Arkansas. In these areas right in here, you can see that risk does drop off as you look to the north and west. However, there is a chance we could see some strong storms develop Sunday afternoon across the northern edge of the area. And I'll show you all this. I'm going to show you the hail probabilities or that Futurecast is indicating where we might see the best chance of hail. Also, where the model is indicating where we might see the best chance for tornadoes. So let's get through this first of all with the timing of things as we look at Futurecast taking you from now through the weekend. And you can see that as we move through this Friday night, we will see a clear sky for most of the nighttime hours tonight. A few clouds will begin to move into the region late tonight. Saturday, we will probably begin with some sunshine, but likely end with some scattered thunderstorms across the area. Now, there is a possibility in spots that we could have a little bit of hail, but the severe weather risk with these thunderstorms looking rather small. The main thing we'll be watching for with these storms will be hail. This activity moves out of the region Saturday evening. We take a bit of a pause, and this activity here across parts of basically East Texas, Northwest Louisiana is going to be the main concern, and you can see Futurecast a little bit faster now on the arrival of these thunderstorms very late Saturday night into Sunday morning. We'll begin to see things move into our area as we work our way into mid-morning. Those strong thunderstorms begin to move out of the region into northeast Louisiana, southeast Arkansas, and northwest Mississippi. And then we'll take a bit of a pause. By 10 o'clock, we could be pretty much done in Shreveport as well as East Texas. Our attention will then turn to basically areas that are further to the north. As you can see, this is area right in here across basically southwest Arkansas and McCurtain County. You can see the thunderstorms developing in this particular area here. These also will pose a severe weather risk with a possibility of a tornado or two and maybe some large hail and obviously some strong winds with these thunderstorms as well. That's by mid-afternoon Sunday. Those should strengthen as they move northeast into Arkansas. And then we should be pretty much done with lots of sunshine across most of the area by 6 p.m. Sunday evening. Okay, so that's the way the timing looks. Let's talk about what we might expect. First thing we'll be watching for, obviously, is the potential for some large hail. This is Futurecast's depiction. What we're looking for here is basically the black, dark purples into black. That is where Futurecast indicates we'll have the best chance of maybe some severe hail. You can see tomorrow a little bit of hail possible in spots, but nothing really too big. That kind of tells you that these storms tomorrow, again, one or two may become strong, maybe even severe, but that is going to be very isolated in nature. This activity moves out. Here come the thunderstorms Sunday morning, and notice down here across deep East Texas, northwest Louisiana, we do have some of these cells which will have the capability of producing the large hail. Upwards of golf ball sized hail will be a possibility. That all shifts to the north and east, and then you can see the thunderstorms in the afternoon also posing that risk for some hail across the northern sections of the area. And all of this will actually move out, as I mentioned earlier, by Sunday evening. As far as the potential for tornadoes, what we're looking for here, reds, blues, okay? And so you can see Saturday, nothing really too much as far as any significant rotation with the thunderstorms. So again, not too concerned about tornadoes for Saturday. Let's move through Saturday night, and you can see the swath here. Basically, this is the thunderstorms moving through, and Futurecast indicates a possibility with the cell in this area that could be producing, and you can see here the reds and blues here, a strong rotation. So again, some tornadoes will be possible with that cluster very late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Now keep in mind, don't zero too much on location. This could happen anywhere. It really depends on where that cluster moves across the region, but the chances are highest in East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. And I'm going to zoom this out and show you that we will probably see more widespread, strong, long-track tornadoes to the east of the Arctic. You can see how everything pans out here. Notice all these long blue areas. That's the storm that Futurecast is indicating would contain strong rotation for several miles. So you can see the strongest storms with the long track tornadoes will have a chance here, but that chance looks to be higher further to the north. And you can see too those storms across the northern parts of the Arctic. This area here we'll have to keep a close eye on. depending on where they develop. If they develop further to the south, obviously they'll have more time before they move out of our area to gain that strength. And you can see these storms will also pose a tornado threat as they move through Arkansas Sunday evening. So that's pretty much the timing of everything that we're looking at. Another thing that we'll be watching for, obviously, is the potential for some heavy rain. Futurecast still showing, generally speaking, 1 to 2 inches. Still a possibility. You might have 1 or 2 of you out there that see rainfall totals in excess of 3 inches. So that's pretty much what we can expect for the weekend. Get these storms out of here. Colder air moves in next week. As you can see, 81 with that afternoon sunshine and a gusty south wind Easter Sunday afternoon. And then highs will drop into the upper 50s to low 60s by Tuesday with some clouds. Lows will dip into the low to middle 40s. We will see some 30s by the middle part of next week across the northern sections of the area. The good news is most of next week is looking relatively dry.